Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today I'm going to talk about the key points which you must include in your CV when you are applying for scholarships. Many students, they have requested to guide them about what to include in a CV when you are sending it to your supervisor or the prospective supervisor. I would say first of all you must include your name and nationality. You don't need to include too much of the personal information like the date of birth and the father name and your village address and the city address, unless when your supervisor requests for that, then you can share that information. I would strongly recommend that you should include your current position as well, whether if you are working as a student or if you are working as a research assistant or you are working as a teaching assistant at the Department of Civil Engineering or at the Department of Electrical or Mechanical Engineering. So you should also include that information in your CV, because that will highlight that you are currently working as a research or teaching assistant in academic position. And if you are not working, that's fine. You can highlight that information that you are currently working or you are studying there. Now, regarding the skills, you need to highlight in your CV that what softwares you know. For example, if you know Microsoft Office, Excel and Word, you can include that. If you know how to program in MATLAB, so you can include that as well, AutoCAD. And if you know how to run the Plaxis software, which is related to geotechnical engineering, you can include the names of those softwares as well. You must include the English language proficiency, that how fluent you are in speaking, listening, writing and reading. Now, if you performed any lab tests or field work during your studies, you can highlight those skills in your CV as well. The most important part of your CV must be the publications. If you have publications, for example, if you have journal papers or if you are having conference proceedings, please do include those publications in your CV, because it will show the interest or the field of interest from your CV directly to your prospective supervisor. You must include the education, that from where you graduated from and what were your marks there, okay, what CGPA you got. If you got a very high CGPA, then you can include, but if you are on the average, if you got the average GPA or low GPA, so it's better not to show there unless and until it is requested from your prospective supervisor. Then you must include the projects you worked during your undergraduate studies. For example, the final year project, to convince your prospective supervisor that you were interested in that particular field. So you should include your final year project or any mini projects which you participated and you conducted during your undergraduate studies. Any workshops, seminars and trainings you participated, you must include that information as well. References, many people they include references upfront, but as you all know that nowadays universities send them email, so the references are submitted online. So but it might give an idea to your prospective supervisor that what kind of preferences the student is having, so it can also add to your CV as well. Now I will show you two CVs. One is a bit more sophisticated, and you can create one something like this, but picture is not recommended in North American CVs, so you can exclude the including your picture in your CV. You can include objective there, for that you are interested in research and you want to pursue your master's or PhD at that particular university. Personal information, I think so, name and nationality should be enough. You don't need to include too much personal information. Professional membership, that, yes, that is important, so you can include your professional membership as well. Languages, references there, education, publications, awards, that's also important if you have. So you can include any award which you got during your matric or FSC or undergraduate experience, internships. You can also include, if you have programming skills or software which and the semester projects, workshop training, as I mentioned. You can also include hobbies, that's fine. Then I will show you a very simple CV of mine. So you can start with simple name, you can write and you can prepare that CV in MS Word there. If you have a current position, you can write current position as well, education and degrees from where you got your education, honors and awards. You can highlight those if you're applying for an academic position. Related experience or internships, you can call that in your CV. Research projects or final year projects, so you can write here that you worked on this particular research project which is related to that particular field, and your thesis title, so that it will give an idea to your prospective supervisor that in which area you worked on. If you have journal publications, if you are having conference publications, so you can include those information. So these are the important key components which you must include in your CV in order to get a scholarship and you be successful in finding as soon as possible. So thank you very much for your active participation on the YouTube videos. So I got many feedbacks regarding the talking about CV and guiding the students regarding preparing the CV for applying the scholarships. Okay, so thank you and hope to see you in the next video.